Today marks the beginning of the final week of evidence at the Post Office inquiry, with the last of the politicians being questioned there today. It's been more than 2.5 years since it started hearing evidence in public, and today we've been hearing from the new leader of the opposition, Kemi Badenoch. Let's speak to our business correspondent, Adele Robinson. Adele, just remind people why Kemi Badenoch has been there and what she's had to say today.
Yeah, she started speaking. She was being asked questions about her time as business secretary over a 17-month period between February 2023 and July of this year, during which time she had responsibility for decisions made regarding the Post Office and in particular regarding the Post Office scandal. She's been questioned over the speed of compensation and redress schemes and what she may have done or not done about it. She has blamed the government machine, those are her words, for the speed of redress schemes when she raised concerns back in August of last year. She said that it was allowing bureaucracy to get in the way. She was also telling the inquiry that she was one of those people, alongside Kevin Hollinrake at the time, who was raising questions of the government over the speed of the compensation schemes, asking why, she said, we can't give sub-postmasters the money now. And she said that she made efforts to cut through some of that government machine bureaucracy. She was asked by Jason Beer-Casey why she didn't try and do this sooner rather than 6 months into her time as business secretary, to which point she said that she wouldn't have known enough at that point to go on to the level of escalation which she did, which was to write to the then Chancellor of the Exchequer, Jeremy Hunt, raising concerns. This is some of what she had to say earlier today.
Being seen to do the right thing. Being seen to do the right thing, in my view, is just as important as doing the right thing. Making explanations and excuses for why things take so long shouldn't go on beyond a few weeks or months. And that was my attempt to short-circuit the process and create options.
She was actually challenged by Jason Beer-Casey after making those comments about being seen to be doing the right thing is as important as doing the right thing, to which she qualified it saying, otherwise, as a politician, you lose trust. She also said that she was not one of life's natural bureaucrats, that her view is that we need to get things done, and if you don't, then more problems would arise. And then she spoke about the letter, specifically that she'd sent to Jeremy Hunt at the time in August of 2023, raising concerns over redress schemes, putting forward potential solutions to speed them up, to which she said she'd received a response, and we saw that letter and heard it being read out, part of which Jeremy Hunt had said that he had to regard public finances. She did say, however, that she wasn't necessarily disheartened by that response. She described what the Treasury was like in terms of dealing with it. She said it's not usually the end of the line. She said she knew that the Treasury was something that you sometimes had to haggle your way through. Now, earlier we heard from Jonathan Reynolds, the current business secretary, who outlined the potential future of the Post Office and his view for how compensation and redress schemes will be speeded up in his view. The inquiry continues. We're expecting to hear more from Kemi Badenoch, and then this afternoon it will be Paul Patterson, the Fujitsu executive, who will be pressed very much on what promises he made earlier this year about the moral obligation that the company has to contribute towards redress.
Adele, thank you very much indeed.